Let's look at the consequences of lack of reasonable care. Our purpose here is not to provide legal advice, but to advise that there can be serious consequences, including fines or penalties if you do not practice reasonable care. Depending on the level of severity, your infraction might be considered negligence. A violation is negligent if it fails to exercise reasonable care and competence to ensure that a statement is correct. Gross negligence. A violation is grossly negligent if it results from actual knowledge or wanton disregard from the relevant facts. Fraud. A violation is determined to be fraudulent if the transaction was committed or omitted knowingly, for example, was done voluntarily and intentionally as established by clear and convincing evidence. Importers can help demonstrate reasonable care by having an effective internal controls program. Some topics for an internal controls program might include managerial commitment to maintaining an import compliance program with executive access to needed resources. A risk assessment program that identifies, analyzes, and manages potential risks that could hinder or prevent an organization from achieving its compliance objectives. A corporate compliance program develops formal import policies and procedures, identifies compliance requirements for the business and its supply chain partners, and establishes training and record-keeping programs while providing ongoing monitoring and review of processes for adherence to reasonable care. That was a mouthful. Let me summarize with these programs: management commitment to compliance, a risk assessment program, and a corporate compliance program, including policies, procedures, control points, metrics, training, and record keeping. Finally, importing is a privilege, not a right. Importers must show diligence in managing their import process. If a pattern of mistakes emerges, you might be flagged for negligence. The best way to avoid potential problems is to do the work up front and get it right the first time. Start by seeking advice from trained customs and compliance professionals.